Hello. Okay. Playing around with Flash and kind of built a system which is essentially modular for creating interesting fractal type animations is what I have so far. So what's going on here is this is the initial shape. We nest that into another one and we keep layering animation until by the end we have this kind of interesting shape here. Which, in theory, means I can create a new file. I can copy this, paste that into here, and we get something like this. We need some frames. We get this. But what's fun about this is that I can go in here. This is the original shape that I used. So let's say we kind of tweak this just a little bit. Say we do give it like spikes. Go back to this, and the animation has changed accordingly, which is very nice for changing the mood of the animation. So say I kind of do some scribbles or something instead, and go back, we get something different. And I can do that with whatever I want. So let's make that a circle. There we go. I mean, I could put that over here as well, and I would get a slightly different effect. So, the position of that shape also affects the animation I get. Fun. Then this layer we've got where we can change the colors. So, at the moment it tints between all these different colors. So what we can do here is, instead of tinting it through all of the colors in the spectrum, we can go through less. So maybe we want less blue, bring in some more of the green on there. That one I'll keep, so the first one and the last one need to be the same so it loops seamlessly. So now we've got let's make them all kind of pink. So I think the first one is tinted entirely red, so we can tint it less red, maybe a bit more that color. This one, we can change the level of tint as well, so we could make it like entirely yellow like by this point. But the amount of tint will affect, like if I put any colors on the base image, the amount of tint that I use will affect it in different ways. So we can get different colors. We can then also go into the next level, which is just a little bit of movement. What kind of movement have we got here? So on this frame, let's put it over there. Oh, I don't need to hit that button. So that we can move this, and again, it'll change. Not quite as much. Let's put it over here, see how that changes it. So yeah, basically, I think I did a rotation there actually, but because this is a circle, you don't see it rotate. go back to the original, make it not a circle so you can see what's going on. See how that changes. Different again. And here we have a system where it kind of, we've got the same one layered on top of each other and it's offset slightly. So this one's a little bit more difficult to do changes to, but say I just kind of move these into different places. Like so. So we can kind of get that offset, and then how does that affect this? It's different again. It gets very messy as such. But the moment is very smooth. So say we go into, I believe, this one, which is the movement, and let's make it just a little bit more jarring. So now we've got like this kind of crazy movement there, which gives us a more erratic thing there. So at the same time we can also then come in here and we can make this a more erratic shape, as big as we want. Let's make that bigger. You know, something like that, which is going to cause like a horrible mess of lag. But you can see how it kind of has this power to use almost whatever shape I want. Of course, exporting it would give me a much better control. So let's create like a star. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Let's just sketch one. And fill that in. It's also a thing to note, I can actually, say I come into this animation stuff, I can, you know, rotate, shrink, skew, and that will also, so this is the animation we've got here, and that will update into this. We're getting very intense at the moment. Probably because of this as well, being just a little bit see, of course the way that works is very different. We've got a layer which is kind of layering all of these in a manner, so we can do all sorts of things with these. There's also ways to kind of set the offset, but at the same time that takes a little bit more time, so these are like the quick adjustments I can do. And the final one is an arrangement of all of these shapes in its final form. But the nice thing about it is that I can do these changes, and I can save this down as a separate file type. So let's do it. Nested test alternation. And we've still got the original file over here, which I can drag in more of these and I can create, you know, further increases on them. That's just a glimpse into what I'm currently experimenting with in Flash.